Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing this morning? Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing this morning? Y'all doing okay? Y'all week going okay? I pray that it is. I had to stop by this morning, y'all, and talk to you because I had something that was on me and I wanted to talk to y'all about it. I was thinking about it last night, but I really thought about it a whole lot more this morning. We gotta have a heart-to-heart talk this morning. Sometimes, y'all, it's not the other person. It ain't. What I mean by that is sometimes it's us. And as hard as it is, sometimes we have to examine ourselves. How we treat people, how we talk to people, how we handle situations, how we do what we do. Because, you know, it's cliche, but it's always said, it's not how you do things. No, I take that back. It's not what you do a lot of times. And it's not what you say, but it's how you do it and how you say it. Sometimes you can come across to people in a way that you don't realize you come across or do things the way you do them. And then sometimes you do and you just don't want to change or you just don't care. We just gonna be completely real about it. But what I want all of us to normalize doing is looking at us, doing the shadow work, getting behind the shadows and saying, what's hidden? What is it that I'm really not dealing with that causes me to be in conflict all the time, just about everywhere I go? Now, granted, you're gonna have some people that's hating on you, you know, saying stuff about you, doing stuff, but if you find that's happening more than not, I want y'all to check yourself. I'm telling y'all some stuff I had to do. Because I found myself at a point in my life saying, well, dog, why this always happening? Why did it always happen? I had to go back and do some inventory and say, okay, Clinton, what are you doing? Or what are you not doing? Or how are you doing? And how are you saying things? What is your attitude? How do you handle conflict? And I had to really examine me to get me together. And once I did that, I realized, okay, I can do this a little better. I can handle this a little better. I can go about things a little better. So I said all that to say, y'all, it ain't always the other people. Sometimes it's you. And also, I think I said this in a post I did a while back. Normalize talking and communicating to people you have an issue with, if they're reasonable. Now, I ain't saying try to reason with and talk to somebody who's volatile, want to fight and want to get all crazy, because you can't communicate with nobody like that. But if it's a person you really can go to and have a one-on-one, a sit-down conversation, do that. Because sometimes things can be resolved, things can be handled without it turning into a whole big old blow up, without it turning into, you know, something that it doesn't have to turn into. And at least if it's not resolved after that, at least you know you tried to go to the person and say, you know what, when you did this or when you said this, it kind of made me feel away. And that's how it made me feel. Can you kind of explain to me why you said what you said or did what you did or didn't do what you did? It's because that way it'll give you a better understanding. Give that person an opportunity to talk to you, to explain to you what it is you may be feeling about something that they did, said, or didn't do or didn't say. Because they may not even be aware that it offended you or made you upset, or, you know, but then again, like I said, some people know what they're doing. They just do it because they feel like they can. And then you just have to be like, you know what, I know how you are, baby, and God bless your heart. And then you go on. You know what I'm saying? But let's just take inventory of ourselves. And that's sometimes a hard pill to swallow, because I know I had to swallow that one a time or two. And not to say I may not have to swallow it again, to say, you know, check yourself. You know, check yourself. Because it's not always the other person, y'all. It's not always the other people. But that's all I wanted to touch on. And I'm headed to work. And I want y'all to have a marvelous, marvelous day. Have a thriving, thriving day. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And don't let nobody change your energy. Don't let nothing change your energy. You set the stage, set the tone for what you want today. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.